This is Wilhelm the Wise. Welcome to another experience out in the wilderness. It's a little warm, it's like 70 degrees where I am, and surprise, surprise, I'm in a new location. I'm actually, if you look around me, definitely looks new. I'm in the Ottawa National Forest. I went to the National Forest Service Center, and they pointed me towards this road, which I will have the road information or as much information down below the video when you watch this. But I am camping out here. I know it looks like I'm light, but I'm already in my spot. I'm already packed in. I'm already ready to go. The only thing I gotta do is I have to make my fire or fire pit, which if you look right here, I got a ton of rocks. I'm thinking about taking these and using them to make a ring or a wall so I can make a fire against it. I want to protect the National Forest, and I don't want to cause any issues, and everything that I do, the ring and everything, is going to be brought back. Like, I'm going to bring these stones back on the last day. And I'm here for 3 days, 2 nights. But right now, we are currently at an abandoned quarry. So says, allegedly, the National Park Service people. So we'll see. We're gonna walk this way. This is not the direction of my camp, but I want to see, because there are some vehicles and I want to see. I'm really curious to see if it's really truly abandoned. That's what they said. I'm gonna take their word for it, but that's kind of cool. No one's come down this road. There's traces of some really old tracks of four-wheelers, but it's really like everybody is going into public campgrounds right now for Labor Day weekend. So I'm not too worried. So I hope you enjoy this experience. Like I said, the only thing I gotta do yet is set a fire, which I'm not gonna do on camera. I'm gonna set up the ring and everything and figure it out and then record it, unless I decide otherwise. But this is the abandoned stone quarry, and I am going to, sorry, I tapped the screen there. Extend the pole so you can see at a higher advantage. I'm sure this thing gets quite filled with water, but like there's no one around, like for miles. And the only danger point in this area right now is there's absolutely no reception here. So I'm going to be super careful, and that's why I'm only doing a limited time. My wife, who is at home, I love her so much for doing this, for letting me come out here, gets worried, and I don't want to keep her too worried, so I'm not going to go for too long. But I hope you enjoy everything on this video. I'm already a little sweaty because I've been putting the work in. I got my tent set up. I had to drag 2 bags. I got it down to 2 bags. I did not bring my Coleman grill. I wanted to do a little rougher, and I got more minimal snacks. I did my research, and I got some instant stuff, which I'm going to be cooking later. All I brought to cook with is a teapot, a percolator, and you'll see why later, why that's important, but not only the only thing I need. I've got plenty of food to sustain me minimally until I get picked up, which will be over there on the road. As we stated before, that's where I came in, and that's where she'll pick me up. But for 3 days, I'm all out here, and this is what I appreciate. I love adventure. Let me extend this. See, like, I'm seeing a truck out there already. They said it's abandoned, but this doesn't look like a rusted vehicle. This looks like a brand new one, and I really hope that this was the quarry they're talking about. Oh man, it is definitely beautiful in the area. This first night I'll make sure that I sleep well here tonight, but if it's too uncomfortable I might have to move my tent because it's kind of dipped a little bit. As long as it doesn't rain, I should be good. I wonder if I can get on top of that. That's cool. It's like a little mound. This has got to be like, this has got to be completely abandoned. might find some other things. There's this idea I had for a fireplace called the turbo stove. You bury two holes, you dig two holes, one at an angle, one straight down, to meet the angled one, and then you cook at the straight down one, and then you put fire to burn on the slant. See, this is the truck. It looks perfect. They said it was abandoned, but that looks like perfect, unless it's been completely preserved this whole time. But this is a quarry, and like I said, it's on Ottawa National State Forest, so I'm allowed to be here. There was no trespass. There is no sign saying no trespassing, and if I am told otherwise, either by the comment section or anybody on here, I'll make sure not to come here again. And I'm not doing too much. All I did was brush a couple leaves away from a campsite, so I'm gonna have zero trace. But we are also going to be searching for an elusive waterfall that I'll show you, and the name escapes me right now, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to run into it. Probably not today. I'll probably go early in the morning. I'll have to set my alarm clock to get up in the morning of the day of it, have an early breakfast, and get hiking. I brought my wife's walking sticks too to help me. But yeah, this is just a quarry. Nothing out here. It looks like they found what they needed and vacated. They might even be coming back. Like, I look down and the tire tracks look fairly old. But then again, I don't know. But I'm pretty far out in the woods. I'm hoping and praying that I'm not breaking any laws. It's the last thing I want to do, because I really want to enjoy camping. I don't want to be banned from a national state forest for trespassing on private property. I went there. I don't know what it is. My wife said that the government's cutting a lot of funding for the services, and that might be it. But like, there was no maps for me to get at the place, the National Service Center. All they had was this one foldable, which is kind of sad. They're digitalizing everything. I wanted a map so I could read it and figure it out. I have the ability to read maps. I know how. But let's go get all that aside. I'm gonna have fun for now until I've been told otherwise. Like I said, I'm here regardless if I want to be or not for 3 days, which that's the whole idea. I wanted to be lost in the woods. Not lost, but like intentionally lost in the woods to connect more with nature. Because it's what I enjoy most, and I wanted to record this for you guys. Your family, everybody on this channel. I love each and every one of you. And know that I am safe and I'm enjoying myself. So enjoy. We're gonna go towards that end right over there. I'm all shiny looking. Is that all the way up? Yep. But we are, like I said, in Michigan. Usually I just go trailblazing, trail walking, not trailblazing. It's a totally entirely different sport. I go hiking in and around Green Bay area, but I wanted to get somewhere unique. And I did a lot of research, and this place has some of the most beautiful waterfalls. There's a lot of them in this area. This whole area, this Ottawa National Forest, is considered like waterfall central in Upper Michigan. Like, there's tons of them. So again, we're going for a nice big hike tomorrow, and we're gonna find them. There was supposed to be a trail. I didn't see any. I didn't see a single one. So I don't know. We'll find out. Right now it's like 5-ish, but we got time to really enjoy. I'm gonna bring you to the camp so you can see. It is very hidden. And I enjoy it. Now, my wife did drive down here with me to go down to the spot, but I don't think I want her to come back in here. That's why I'm going to meet her out there when she picks me up. It'll take a while, but I'll get there. The heaviest thing I have is my uncle's duffel bag, which will have the tent and what goodies I have packed in there. That was the biggest haul. I want to kind of alter it. I want to find out how I can alter it to have 2 straps or a longer strap. And also, I want to say, so far, I've met a chipmunk. It was an amazing chipmunk. It came right up to me to say hi. It was like not even scared of me. I wonder if like nobody comes over here that often, because like seriously, there was that chipmunk was just like not afraid of me at all. So we might see a lot of interesting things this trip. So we're gonna go up this way. I found a new way that is over here. It's a lot easier than going that way. I was walking up this whole thing, which really made me sweat. Let's go. We have to go through some tall grass. That's okay. I have plenty of mosquito sprays on, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna try to go sidestepping over steeps. We got a little trail started right here. Whew, I'm already sweating. Oop. Like I said, my main goal was to find a camp spot on a national forest land that I can camp on legally, but also something that's very out of the way. There's a lot of areas in Wisconsin that I can camp dispersed camping or primitive camping. Hold on. Whew. I'm out of breath. All right, let's put this down for a second so I can get a water. I think that should be good. Nope. Okay. Hey, water break. Like I said, I can't remember what I was saying, but it's a really nice place I got. I like to be out of the way. And the place that we picked last time was very heavy four-wheeler, like track. There was always a four-wheeler going by. And the last trip that I didn't post, that's the secret, is like I had one in the bank for a camping trip already. But the only downfall was there was a lot of people coming through that area, and at what point there was actually a truck with a man in it that stopped right outside my camp and sat there and watched me for almost an hour before he left. I don't know what his intentions were, but it made me extremely nervous and I did not appreciate it. I'm sure it wasn't anything violent, but it was very unnerving not knowing what the purpose. Most people would be like, sir, or hey, but it wasn't. They just stared at me. So I didn't get the license plate. I didn't report it because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm also not going to be afraid of people's. I just kept cutting my wood. So if you're wondering why my uploading has been kind of desolate or slow, is because of that. I had a big amount of time that I spent recording this, and I got discouraged, but I wanted to keep going, so I did. And I found this area, and I'm quite happy because it smells wonderful back here, and I am completely happy with the spot. I found 2 swans, and I'm hoping I can see them when I go back there so you can see it. But I hope to capture a lot of things. Like, I really want to find a waterfall. Excuse me. Allegedly, if I go that way and straight that way, I will get to the waterfall. So we're gonna try. Sweating a lot. But we're gonna go back to the camp so I can show that to you. Most of my food is non-cooking, but my dinners, which I'm gonna have in a little bit, are. Like I said, I got a bunch of instant meals. And yeah, I just wanted to keep it light. I'm gonna keep going down. The idea was to do bushcrafting. Bushcrafting, and make sure that okay. Do bushcraft from regular camping, like camping to bushcraft. I'm gonna have to edit this out. I'm going to be doing camping to bushcraft. This is more primitive than my last one because I had a wagon with me, and the wagon let's make sure it's still recording. Sorry about that. I had a little tumble. I'm okay, just fine. I was paying too much attention to the stick. We're getting over to where I'm supposed to be. If you can see to the right, there is the water. I didn't bring my chair, which I'm glad, because holy crud, I want to sit down and take a break. But this has been fun so far, adventurous, as long as I pay attention more. I will not be recording my walks to and fro the waterfall. Maybe at some point, but what I'm going to eventually do is get to the waterfall and put my camera up then, because I'm not going to do it, and I want to save the battery. I don't want to waste all the energy. I have a battery bank. Here's the camp. Or not a battery bank, I have a jackery that is going to let me record more, at least. I'm gonna put this up. But yeah, this is a nice little area. I wonder if this, nope, they're not there right now. All right. Let's put it right, I think right here would be good. Now I'm thinking about putting that fire right here. And I want it really small, just enough to cook my food and stay warm if it gets cold at night. But most of it at night is going to be spent in there. I have batteries. I have the jackery, and I have my phone, which has a lamp, as well as the jackery has a lamp, so I'll have light at night. Eventually, I would like to get at least like 1 or 2 tiki torches. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But there's a lot of plans in the works. I hope you enjoy this view. This view is just amazing. Like, it's peace and quiet. But drink time. This is just like what I'm doing is I'm doing this whole video series of camping. It's essentially a documentary / journal, I guess, of my camping trips and experiences and adventures, so they can be immortalized online. So I can watch them, you can watch them, and maybe someone can learn something through the things that I do, as well as me. I don't know everything, and I'm not a camping master. not by a long shot. I'm refining my skills so I can be better at it and do more exciting videos, because I just don't want to be in the United States. I want to camp all over and do adventures. I have a great adventurous spirit, and I wish to really keep myself out in the wild. Keeps me on my toes. I love this survival. But this is it for now. I will be back. There will be more recordings, and I hope you enjoy. But I'm going to turn it off now so I can get some stuff done. I'm going to relax here by myself. And again, I have to get a thing going here. I want to be able to dig a hole or do the little rock thing like I said before. So I hope you enjoy this little series. And I will see you in a little bit. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today, I don't know yet. Boy, it was a fall. That was a doozy though. Good thing it was soft ground. No punctures. No punctures or anything. Okay, let's get to it. Alright. I have decided to make the turbo stove, and I wanted to just record while I make it. It's minimal. Starting with a tiny hole, and I'm gonna go this way, and I think about right here I'm gonna have a hole going down, and then I'm praying and hoping that this method works, because there was plenty of them videos I looked up. I looked up articles on it, and I will bury it minimal. I will not be like keeping this here for those who are worried. I'm not building a massive fire. I want to be minimal to it. So I'm going to pile over here, and all that dirt is going to go right back into this hole when I'm done and I leave. I want to keep going this way. And what this will do is this will protect from wind taking out the fire. And I said you don't want it deep. You want to keep the angle going fairly like this. You don't want it down like this, because then you're going too deep and then you're going to have too much funnel. But maybe it'll work. We can test it. But I'm going to try to keep generally just right shallow. And then I'm going to go get some rocks while you guys enjoy. So, and I'm going to get dirty during this trip. But I got some wipes that I brought with to keep me generally clean. So I think where I want to put it is like right here. And I want a tiny little hole. Not too big. So I'm going to be setting my my percolator on it. And again, I can't say it enough. When you come to a camp place like this, try to keep it no trace. So like I said, bury everything that you do. I don't want it too big. I want it tiny. So I'm going to keep I don't want it too deep. Man, in fact, I probably should use my... Oh, whew. Shall use this as a measure. See, that's already too big, see? So what I'll probably do is I'll grab like 4 rocks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll hold it like right there. So you can see what I'm going to be doing. Wood there, heat here coming up. Neat little trick if you want to try. And again, it's all about adventure. But I am sweating. It is a hot day out. So stay hydrated. I have plenty of water. So I should be good. Okay. So now let's keep digging this way. And we broke through. Oh, that's good. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this fairly thick. See, it's nice and firm still. And I want the fire to come through there. So I'm gonna kind of dig a little bit more. Whew. I'm hoping this will work. I'm hoping I didn't make it too big. It should be all right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and extend this and let you watch the scene and watch the campsite. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring my water with me. Like I said, I think I just need like 4 rocks. That should be good. I think I'll try to get as flat as I can. Try to spot. Don't go anywhere. Looks like it wasn't a long trip. Got myself some decent sized rocks. Pretty flat too. There's a lot of flat rocks in the area. So I'm gonna kind of clean it off a little bit. I guess we can put it right here, right here. Because all we need is that airflow. We're gonna have fire going through, flame coming up there, and if we grab, sorry, got you kind of in my face. There we go. The tea kettle. Keep putting it in a space that I can't find it. Hey, with luck. Yep. There we go. Hey, so now we have ourselves a nice, beautiful turbo tunnel, kind of like wind tunnel thing. So we can put the wood in this way, and I'll have myself nice little stealth fire. Hey. And I hope everybody enjoys this. I'm gonna find my stuff. See, I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I got for breakfast. So in the morning, I'm gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have some oatmeal. I got some oatmeal here. I'm not gonna bring it out. I've got some can of beans, which I'm gonna have to figure out if it's non-BPA can. Now, if I want to, what I can do is I can heat this, but it's not telling me whether that is safe or not inside the can. But that's okay. We're gonna risk it a little bit. And then we have ourselves our utensils, of course, which we have in there. We're going to throw in there for now. I've got tunas for each lunch. I've already had one, so I got plenty more to go. I have body armors in here. Sorry, not body armors. The brand Body Armor, which is good, and I have their water bottle, which I have 3 of them in here, and then I have another brand, which is 3 more there. Had one in my backpack, you saw me drinking it, and yeah, so we got that. Got some hot cocoa if I want that. But right now, I'm trying to find my dinner. I have the matches. That's a lucky thing because I forgot the lighter in the side of the car door. So we're gonna be using that. There we go. See right here, we have 2 nights, so we're gonna have 2 meals. And I think this brand is good. It's Knorr. They're instant, and I've seen a lot of people bring these and pour water into the pack, let it soak. But we're going to enjoy them. As soon as I can find the other one. I think I'll do chicken broccoli today, and then I'm gonna add 1 thing of tuna to it. And you always had it first stage just in case. Oh, there's my other one. I have my other one right here. I was looking for this. It's terry cloth style rag, and I like it because it really helps with the sweat. I'm gonna keep that right over there. I gotta organize in there yet too. Yeah. I wanted to do minimal because of scent. I don't want proteins in the air or wafting in the air. And I really wanted to not bring a cooler with, because when you have raw meats, you got to keep them refrigerated, which I don't want to do. Oh, wait, I need One of the chickens, I'm gonna keep the broccoli. Tomorrow I'm gonna do more organizing because like I'm just trying to eat a meal and enjoy the rest of the day. So we have that there. I'm probably gonna organize it in here a little bit. I'm gonna bring some dead trees here to make some benching and some like partial walls, which again, I'm gonna move back to the original spot. Leave no trace. I want to make sure that I'm comfortable at least while I'm here. And that's why I'm doing these minimal little things right here, which will be fine. I'm gonna leave that out. I need to find some kindling. That's the fuel, but I need something with more fibers. I might be able to use this bark. That might be a good one. Who knows? Maybe even some of that peat moss there. We will see. But time to empty this out, and as well as I've gotten myself a nice lovely little percolator. I got myself some tea, which I'll have out there. Yellow chalk. This is in case that I need to find my way. If I don't want to lose myself, I can take this as I'm walking, which tomorrow I'm going to plan on walking straight that way. And that'll take me hopefully to the waterfalls. That's what I'm planning to do. And I'm going to mark my path with this. Hopefully on things that are dry so it'll pick up. We're going to make sure this is important. I'm going to be bringing this with me tomorrow. So we'll also leave that right there so I can organize it. But it is so peaceful here. The only thing I've heard so far is a couple birds and chipmunks. There's some swans in the water there, which I'm going to put the camera over there probably sometime tomorrow so you can catch them. They're beautiful. They're big too. They're thriving. I also brought some mandarin oranges because fruit is key, which I'm actually going to I'll save this for dessert. I have to be very careful with what I eat and how much I eat while I'm doing this. Because again, I don't want to run out of food before I have to leave. I want this food to last until I have to go home. And I'm going to eat a big meal. I plan on cooking a very big meal when I get home. But the main thing is keeping myself energized, getting the proteins I need, filling my stomach, having carbs to burn, all that jazz. You don't want to starve. Even if it's for 3 days, you don't want to be starving. So don't eat all your sources up. Don't eat all your food. It's kind of a note to myself, really, to be honest. All right, we got to put this back in. After we put our water in there. Put that right there. And go get a water. And even if there's some water left in here, I'm not going to be wasting any bit of water. This one goes in here, and when it's done, I am going to be definitely keeping it. I'm going to leave it in here and use it for tomorrow, whatever I don't use. Because I really need it. Garbage is always going to be inside the tent. I'm going to keep track of it, and I'm going to take every bit of it with me when I leave. So, dessert. Okay. Put that there. So, there. We got our meal. which I'm hoping it works. It looks like it's going to. I'm not going to open it till the end. But the video I got the idea from was actually like really good. If I can find it again, I will link it below. I apologize, but I'm usually good at putting the sources. I didn't remember where it came from. But he just put the water right in there, and I was just like, yo, that's pretty cool. So let's see, medium saucepan. No. Microwave directions. Yeah, 2-quart microwave safe bowl. Combine 2.5 cups of water. So 2.5 cups. I think what I can do is I can cut off the top or rip it really close to the top. Leave it in there, some water in there to like really soak in there on top of my plate, and leave it somewhere and let it soak up, and it should be good. But we need to get a fire started, so let's do that. Yeah, it's pretty wet. Think. Man, I can hear every single chipmunk moving in this area. It's so serene. I wish I had myself a canoe so I can go out there, but I don't. Though I don't know the rules, so good thing I don't have one. Oakley dokley. Nope. I'm gonna have to carve some of that out. See, this is all wet. I need to find some dry, something that'll help this get a little bit, ooh, I'm a little dirty. That's okay. To help this wood burn, I need to find some dry leaves or something. This might work. It's kind of fibrous. We're gonna test this out and see. Oh. We might have ourselves a little bit of. Oh yeah, that's really fibrous. I like that. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna see if it catches fire, and if it catches fire, we're in good hands. And if I don't create a fire, at least I have food that I can eat cold. I won't be able to make the rice, but I'll have food. So we're gonna see if this, oh yeah, it catches fire beautifully. Okay, cool. So we'll drop that in there. We're gonna go ahead and break that up. We're gonna try to be careful not to do the outside, because the outside is very much wet, and we don't want that. But we want to make it as fibrous as possible, like pull it apart, or pull the fibers apart, so we can make a nice, beautiful, like, because we need to be able to make the fire if we're going to make the dinner. Getting yourself to break that apart. Because sometimes on really dry days, this stuff will really just break apart. This rotting wood will just sometimes just dry up as it's already rotting. See, it's kind of just nice and fibrous. Oh, it's not peeling like I want to though. Some of it's still whole, but that's okay. Tomorrow I plan on cutting a whole bunch of wood. I have a saw blade that attaches to my axe and turns it into a saw, so there might be some like nice little wood chips or wood shreddings from sawing that'll help. See, this is all wet right here, so we're not going to use that. This is going to be a nice little fire starter. We want a nice small little flat piece of wood. Let's see. Let's grab my axe here. So we're going to try to nope. All right, what we're trying to do is we're trying to break one of these in half. And that's not going to work. This is why I wanted to buy a Bowie knife, and I should have. I'm going to do it in the future so I can split this wood nice and easy. I'm losing my fibers. I don't want that to get wet. Oh, here's one that's splitting already. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna there we go. Hey, nice and dry in the center. That's what we want. I'm gonna try to get this lit. I'm not an expert, I'm gonna learn, but I'm hoping I can use this to lift after it is lit. Along with some leaves. In fact, I should collect some. I got tons right here. I should try to get some dry leaves out of here. Dry, not dry. Definitely going to be a lot of cuts in here, but that's okay. The important thing is that you enjoy the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to stuff this. I'm going to stuff that down there. And then we're going to try to light this on top of that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try something different because it seems to be taking really nicely over here. So I already got a nice little smolder. And I don't want that to stop, so I'm going to like shave off some of this. these nice little thingies in there. Little dust. And like I said, these are all learning experiences. And I might fail. That's okay. I'm gonna split this up nice and easy. It's all dry. Love it. All right. I'm gonna try to light this now as hard as I can. I have plenty of matches. Go around. No, see, it went down a little bit. Darn it. See it? It's going out. Okay. I'm going to clean my hands before I eat. Oh, dang it. I might have to. The trick is to get a whole bunch of these lit and going. They're so light and fragile, they should light very easily. It probably would help if I would quit breaking all of this. So, anyway, be back when I have started a fire. Alright, well, so far I've been failing. Sad news is I might be just eating my dry stuff. I might not be eating the rice, and I might be just eating cold beans and whatever I brought. But I'm down to my last match. I wish I would have brought my lighter. Sadly, that didn't work like that. That's okay. It's okay. I will make it work. Like I said, I brought a lot of stuff that is you don't need to heat up. So I am going to try to slow down and take my time. I'm going to build a little tiny fire right here on top, which then I'm going to add to the bottom. And I'm hoping, Lord willing, that I am going to have a fire tonight. If not, well, that is too bad. This is all dry, very frayed, very light. I'm gonna try to get this to light. See, the thing is we all fail sometimes. And it is quite alright that I failed. I wanted to come out here so I could be uncomfortable and get myself learning It's getting there. It's getting there. It's starting to smolder. I'm leaving this in too. I might cut some stuff up, but I'm trying to yeah, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Oh. It's okay. I'm gonna try to make this work. I am going to, when I get home, reevaluate my fire starter lessons, and I'm gonna make sure that I not only bring more matches, but I'm gonna bring a lighter and a ferro rod with some flint, because I need to be able to light fires. Dang it. Two more matches and I'm done. I'm calling it quits after 2 more matches. Don't go out. Don't go out. Don't go out. I feed you. Take more. Oh, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Well, it was getting there. It was actually starting. I don't want to waste all of my matches. Well, dang it. Alright, I'm out. I've got enough food to last me today. I have enough food to last me the 3 days. I will try again tomorrow. The one thing I told myself not to forget was was the lighter, because I knew I was still raw on lighting fires. I still needed more time to learn how to start fires. I will start with a fresh mind tomorrow after I've gotten a good amount of sleep. It has been a hefty day trying to get this over here and to get everything situated. Still got to organize my tent. But I'm going to wipe up, clean up, get myself a little more relaxed. Not having rice first night. That's okay. But I'm going to make sure that I do this. I know I cheated. I used a little bit of mosquito spray, and I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at. I aim to keep it going. Because I need that to percolate. Took a while But I finally got it going. I just got to keep it going. And again, it's just feeding tiny little kindling, because I don't want a really big fire. I just want to keep it going. And this tunnel really helps keep it going. It's a nice billow, I guess you would call it. Bellow. Whatever. Someone will correct me in the comments. But if you're out in the wilderness, and ultimate, wow, my cell phone's working. Ultimate survival, if you really have to, I think you should use your can of bug spray to make yourself some tea or get a fire going, especially if you suck at lighting with matches, which apparently I lost the knack to do. So we're gonna let that do its thing. Somehow I got some data. Somehow. So I'm gonna take a picture of this. Send that to my wife so she knows I'm doing okay. I don't know if it's gonna send or not, but we'll try. We are going to try. Again, we want to get that down in there. We also want to be able to get the flame equally there. So it looks like we're gonna have some, we're definitely gonna have some lovely rice tonight, hopefully. But this is gonna be magnificent just for a tiny little fire. And it does work. It's easy, all you need is a fan, because blowing in it, good lord, does it take a long time. But if you take something like a lid, you can fan down in there and it roasts it. Man. You can put that in there. I'm gonna take care of all of that. Put these down here. And I'm gonna sit and enjoy. Somehow, sitting in this one spot, I managed to get some data. Somehow. Ugh. And while that's going, I'm gonna eat my. Actually, hold on. We're doing this out of order. Let me give thanks first of all for the fact that I have this opportunity to be out here with you guys in this woods on this episode. I want to thank Jah for sending Jesus to die on the cross so our sins can be forgiven. I'm going to pray a little bit, and I don't generally do this on videos, but I'm going to do it today because this was a blessing. I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to eat my rice. I was going to be able to eat and I would survive, but it would have been way more minimal. But when you're out in the wilderness, you got to do what you got to do. So thank you, Lord, for the food that we are about to eat and receive. May it be nourishing and filling to our bodies. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So, end of the day, I'm winning. I got the fire finally lit. I had to cheat with the mosquito bug spray, but Lord willing, I was able to get this thing going, and we're going to have ourselves a nice rice meal. We're going to get to eat tonight. That's good. So, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day in peace and try to relax a bit, because I'm just about pooped. I need to stoke the fire a little bit, and I have a lot to do. So, have a good day. Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday. Cooking my breakfast right now before I go for our wonderful walk. You and I. And the swans are back. Wait for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love having them as neighbors. I swear, it must have been them, but like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I got woken up by what sounded like 2 boulders dropping in the water right in front, right here. If you can look, you can see right over there, there's water all around me. Well, this side. And the quarry is in the back. That was awesome. But yep, I'm just warming up my water. I'm waiting for it to boil. I got the fire going, and yes, I did cheat again. I had to use my spray to get it going because the matches don't seem to work. I'm gonna have to, again, remember my lighter for tomorrow. Oh. Get some more wood in that fire because I'm trying to get it up to boiling temperature. Brought a couple of branches because, again, we don't need much fire. I don't want to make a big fire. Just enough to cook food on and to keep myself sustained. I don't want to scare away a lot of the animals either. So this is kind of a cool little stealth fire, and I'm going to master it. I swear, I'm going to master this without the use of mosquito spray to light my fire. Move this aside. Put some more wood in there. Some more tinder. Again, I'm not trying to get a major fire. You just want to be able to percolate the water just enough. There we go. Just like that. That's why I have this tunnel right here, so that way I'm not directly fanning it because it'll knock it out. I don't want to knock it out. I want to keep it going. See? And I could hear it simmering in there. So pretty soon we're gonna have our nice oatmeal. I got 2 packs right here, so I can load myself with protein and fiber. Good thing. See, there's one goose that's left over. I think the other one's a couple, and this one's like the baby maybe? But it seems pretty large. Oh, see, we're ready. It's oatmeal time. Alright, the good thing is this is not hot right here. I'm gonna take this stick and kind of push that stone aside right here. Got the water to temperature, so that's good. Now, it's getting it into these packets. That's gonna be the fun part. Without making a mess, without causing any problems. I used to do this where I would put in the pack, I would put they used to be able to hold water. I can't speak today because I haven't eaten a lot of nutrition, but we're about to fix that. Oh, probably help if I had my glove. I need to be able to grab that. That's nice and fiery. Fiery hot. Right. And I guess we'll grab our flag that locates our camp to kind of help with that. Need the other glove, probably help. So I'm out of matches pretty much, almost. I'm gonna try to cook tonight my second rice meal, which will tide me over until tomorrow. But if I can't light the fire, I should be good to eat what I have. I have plenty of stuff to eat. I have granola. I have everything that I need. So I'm just gonna put this right here, and we're going to have ourselves a lovely little breakfast after a short while, because it takes a couple minutes for the oatmeal to seep in. And try to do this evenly. Oop. Very, very carefully, as to not. Okay, that one's good. Put that right there. Look, I gotta get this glove off. And then I gotta close this pouch. I want a nice seal. I'll fold it good. And then we're just going to leave it right there. This one, we're going to open and do the same thing. And even if it doesn't cook, it's oats. You're able to eat them semi-dry. It's not the best thing, but when you're camping, it's kind of rough, you know? And one is banana nut, and this one is, I believe, maple brown sugar. So it'll be a good combination. I'm thinking about dumping it on the plate and eating it there, but who knows? Let's just use this. Okay, so now that one's over. Got that one nice tied. And we're gonna put those down right here to cook. Just sit in the pouch. A little leakage, not too bad. Means they're lowering the quality of their wrappers. which is unfortunate. That means eventually it's going to start leaking. And then we just take this, close it up. So now, the only thing that the fire can come out of is probably like right here. It won't come out the other end because oxygen goes in that way. It'll blow it out that way. But it'll die down and smother. Yeah. So, okay. My flag back up. This should be pretty fun. I'm gonna bring my lunch with me and my trail mix, some water, and then we're gonna go to a nice. We're gonna go on a nice little hike. I have to find this waterfall so I can get it recorded. They said that the trail was by the quarry, I think. I don't have the paper with me that they gave me, but the trail was supposed to be on 3610, Highway 3610 for the National Forest. And then there was supposed to be a 4th mile down, there was supposed to be this unmarked trail. Well, there wasn't. It was the quarry, but it said in the description that there was an abandoned quarry, and that's a quarry back there. And it looks pretty abandoned. No one's come here for a while. The machines, there's one machine there, and I think I got it on camera. It's not rusted, so it wasn't abandoned too long ago, unless someone's over here doing a little bit of work. I don't know. I'm not going to be too concerned. I'm not really doing a lot of bad deed here. Like, all I did was dig a hole and pushed all the leaves aside so I can have ground. But that's it. But yeah. And then all of this, all of that leaves, I'm gonna be putting back all over the dirt so it like fertilizes again. I just wanted to see dirt. I don't know why. I'm weird. But man, I went for an early morning walk. I woke up. Besides the thing at 2 o'clock, it was peaceful here. Some people who like noise wouldn't like this place because it gets quiet, like no sound. I mean, we're hearing some birds now, but like yesterday, it wasn't. There was like none. It was dead besides the one chipmunk. And I haven't seen a single snake or anything else. It has been a wonderful little silent retreat. And I hope one day, if this channel grows, I can have a little get together at some place like this. A small one. I don't want to overpopulate the National Forest. I don't want like 1,000 people. You know, like that would be not good for this beautiful growth. Like I feel bad just being here. Like I love the forest. I love being in it. There is a mystery about it. I like discovering these beautiful things. I still have to find. I'm supposed to find a single object as a remembrance that I want to take back home to give to my wife. But I haven't found it yet. There was some quarry stone back there, but I can't find it again. I lost where it was. But it was beautiful. It was like this big white rock that looked like snow. And I thought I might bring one of those home because it's broken up on one side. It'd be nice to, to do that. But maybe, who knows? Maybe at the waterfall I'll find something better as a memento. I always try to take something insignificant, like a rock. No one's gonna miss a rock. No one's gonna miss. Let's see. When I was a kid, I used to find arrowheads when I lived in Marinette. I used to find them, and I would keep them. Never found out where they went. I had a good collection going. There was several different size heads. They were littered in the areas I'd go. My dad had a paintball field, and I would always find them in the woods. Also mint. I loved finding mint there. You rinse it off, and you can like suck on it, and it would just give you this beautiful like taste in your mouth. I loved it. It calmed me down. I can't do it anymore because most trees now don't even have branches or good thick branches, but I used to climb trees. I'm not a little kid anymore, but I used to love it. I used to climb all the way to the tippy top. Oftentimes, I would bring a lunch up to the top of the tree, and I'd just sit on the biggest branch on the top, or one of the biggest branches on the top, and I would just sway with the wind, and I would never fall. It was beautiful. I never once ever fell from one of those trees. They were very old, ancient trees, and they just held and cradled me, and they would just sway slightly in the breeze. It was kind of cool. Nope, I'm smelling my oatmeal. That's a good sign. Let's have some food. Yep. Good stuff. Now it's not really mixed, but that is cooked. That is delicious. It's not about the taste; it's about the sustaining your body as you're walking through the woods. But if you want another brand, and I'm not a sponsor, but Quaker Oats, they do these good brands, and they got like a film inside the package. Like I said, they're going a little cheaper, so Quaker Oats, if you, for some reason, out of the billionth chance, 1 out of a billion chance, that you see this video, it would be cool if you made a kind of package that was good for campers. So if they wanted to rough it, they didn't have to worry about the leakage. Because a lot of us hikers that camp use your package. Hi, family. Some of my family watches this, and I'm hoping they appreciate the sights that they're seeing. Most of all, it'd be cool if my dad saw this and heard the story. I miss working at that paintball field. I may not have got along with my father. We're two different types of people. But that's good. But I loved working for him. He now has a place in Menominee I want to go to at some point. My wife wouldn't be able to eat there, but I could. He's got a place, a restaurant in Menominee, Michigan. I don't know if it's still open. There's rumors that he's still open. One of the last jobs I had, he allegedly was open, but it's called Upper Dogs. Like, Upper? If you look it up, go check him out. He deserves the business. Everybody deserves to succeed. And I want to see him thrive. His past was different, but his future, he's trying to be a good businessman. At least I believe so. But I miss you, Dad. I really do. We've been apart for a long, long time, and I've been thinking about you a lot. I wouldn't mind seeing you again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying not to cry. Because there's a lot of my family that I don't get to see anymore. But I have you all. May not be many of you right now, but I'm hoping to grow that. Because to me, family has changed its definition. It has now become everybody I meet. Every brother and sister human on this earth. I love you all. I will always love you all. No matter what you feel or how you think. You may think we differ in opinion, and that's fine. But I really truly love every single one of you, and I really hope we find peace on this earth because there's a lot of bad stuff going on. It's been plaguing my mind. I don't know why I was born like this, but And I'm trying not to cry right now because I'm sorry, but I don't see the sense in all the violence and division that we have at all. I don't see it. And I'm sad. There's so much uniqueness in this world, and I have yet to see all of it. Every one of you out there in the world, I look forward to meeting you and giving you a hug and telling you that your life does matter. But anyways, no more mushy mushy. I hope and I pray that each day that you succeed in everything that you do. And I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking about profit. I'm talking about your passion. I hope that you succeed at everything that makes you happy. I pray, hopefully, to Jah that they protect you. That through Jesus Christ, you can live a glorified life. He has been so good to me, even though I've been so bad. But we must try harder to reflect what He has given us. He has given us a chance at a better life, and I think we can do better. Some of you may not believe in Him, but He believes in you. I'm gonna eat. So I hope that you all have a good and beautiful day. I'm gonna turn the camera on back when I'm at the waterfall, or when I find the waterfall, if I find the waterfall. And I hope they put more funding back into the national forests, because they need to. The service wasn't great. They both seem to not care. I don't know whether it's they're losing their jobs or if they just really don't care, but they weren't really helpful. The lady on the phone with my wife when we were planning this, she was helpful. So there are still some out there who really, really, truly care about these woods. But some of them are just, they must be giving up, and please don't give up. You have such an amazing job. I would beg to have a job where I'm here all the time, in the woods. Not here specifically, but enjoy your day. I love each and every one of you. Have a good one. Okay. This here is the trail that is supposed to be the Duppy Falls. I think I'm getting it correct. And if I didn't get it wrong, I apologize. It'll be down below in the description if you want to come check this out. I also realized that the road I took was the wrong road, so whoops. The place I'm staying at is actually on the opposite side. And there was a road that goes completely down straight across from me. That brings me here. Or it brings me to the other side, so we might not get to see the direct falls. Who knows? But what I do know is that this trail, though heavily traveled, will bring us there. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to try to record as much as I can here, whether I get to the waterfalls or not, and then stay there for a little bit and head home. So I hope you enjoy. Gotta keep that handle steady. And no matter if I see it or not, I'm still happy. I had a lot of fun. And I look forward to many more journeys and adventures. Next time I'm definitely going to be going to the other side to be able to get closer to this place. As I said, I'm like off the quarry, so, and that is allegedly abandoned according to the center, Ottawa National Forest Service Center. It's a long word. I'm hoping there's no four-wheelers today, but we'll see. I think actually, if I can find a spot down here, I might actually, if this goes to Duppy Falls, I will be taking this road to find a camp spot. Hoping and praying, whoops, hoping and praying that we do, because it'd be awesome. It's always good to come in and do your research on ground, like coming here. It helps you figure it out. A lot of sand. That's cool. It's softening my steps. Oop. Low bridge. I'm here in Rushing Falls. That's a good. That's a good. Oops, there's a spider web right here. Let me quick get that. There we go. That's a good sign. And I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for good camping areas for next time, because I wanted to be able to camp near the waterfall, not like directly next to. You gotta be, I think it's 200 in Michigan. It's 200 yards from any water source or trail. So I would have to be quite a few distance away from it. But I would like to have it at least in my view. Like where I'm camping right now, I believe I tried to be as far away, not as close. I can't speak today. Oh, we got two paths. Four-wheeler trails goes that way and this goes this way. I think, let me check my phone quick. Give you guys like a tripod situation. Oh, find it even ground. I'm gonna try to look at my GPS right now. See if that would be the best course. See, I'm right at the end. So technically, that would bring me there, but not to Duppy Falls. It would bring me to whatever falls these are. This one says straight ahead that way. So we'll check it out. We'll go multiple ways. I think we'll go, there's a little deer trail right there. Who knows? We will see. I think the sound's coming from this way, so I'm gonna go this way. Let's see what it's like. A lot of thorns, so if you come to this trail, be careful. Oh yeah. Ah, it's a creek. Well, that was fun. Alright, that was short-lived. It's a little tiny creek. Though beautiful, it's not what I'm looking for. I think I might have to actually go back to the other side of 3610 and go down there and walk over. We can try this way. Low bridge. Oh yeah, it's cool. Suddenly got cold. That's awesome. So this would be a cool place to camp. If there's any flat areas. Ooh. And it definitely looks like someone's been here and not. Someone had diarrhea here and didn't bury it. So that'll be edited out. I'll have to find that when I do that editing. Always bring a shovel with you, unless you decide to. For some reason, some people like to bag it up and bring it back to the city and get rid of it. I don't know why you would do that when you can just bury it. Shovels, you can get a collapsible shovel to put in your pack. Yep, so here we go. I'm hearing it. But again, it could be the creek, and if it's just the creek, then that's okay. Oh, it's muddy. There's been someone here. Oh, this is clean, clean water. Wow. This camera can't do it justice. This is crystal clear water. And because there's sand, I bet you any money that's like clean water. There's no sediment or no standing. That's awesome. I'm gonna check my GPS again to see if I'm going in a nice way. Hold on here. Let me do it the smart way. We're gonna go ahead and do the tripod again. I think by now I'd learn. All right. All right, give me 1 second. Oop, we got some spider webs there. So we are on this creek. So technically we'd have to go that way, like straight that way. And we would get to Duffy Falls. Maybe that trail goes over. We'll see. So cool. We're on track. We might actually be able to get to this place. Get some good footage. Definitely bring boots. It's a muddy adventure. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be... I think this is like a really nice area. And I could use that water for cooking. That's potable water technically. As long as you boil it. It's so clean already. It's like, that was crystal clear water. That was amazing. Oh, we're getting some red leaves down here. That's cool. So yeah, Ottawa National Forest, Duffy Falls. And I know better for next time to not camp in a quarry, but to come over here and camp over here. Because it looks like there's wood everywhere. There's even cut stumps. This is perfect. Yeah, I'm coming this way next time. Whoop, low bridge. Don't want to scratch that lens. Alright. I'm gonna check since I have a lot of spider webs too. I was hoping my pole would have gotten it. Oop. Give me a second. Oh yeah, this trail is gonna definitely head to it. So this is the golden trail to camp on. Cool beans. There's plenty of areas here to camp. Let's turn that around so the screen's facing me. No. So far I haven't seen any. I mean, I saw deer coming in with my wife, but I haven't seen any deer by myself or any large animals. So most animals stay away from you. There are some that like lurk around your campsite when you're camping, but otherwise it's pretty safe. I can't say the same for everybody. There are pictures of black bears, unless it was a troll post on Google to make people afraid to come here, but I'm sure there's probably some black bears around here. That was a large bird. That scared me. Oh wow, yeah. Beautiful. If I had another couple days to camp, I'd move my camp. It'd be worth moving the camp to this area. See? Let me get close here so you can see it. Wow. Like I said, there's wood everywhere, all over, so I can go and like camp down there and be right next to this. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. I'm gonna put this down for a second and stand back. Gotta take a picture. Wow. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna check out the rest of it, and I'm gonna do some still shots for YouTube. Not still shots, well, whatever they're called. This is amazing. See, like, I can't, this is technically a combo. This is a trail and a water source. So I would have to go that way. I could probably, looks like there's just some green mossy area right there. I could clear over there. That's cool. Man. Oh. Jaw is good. Definitely good. No, doesn't. Okay, here we go. Wow. See, I should have. I was thinking of bringing my swim trunks. I should have, just to get like my toes wet, get in the water. Wow. This was definitely worth the trek. I'm trying to see if I can get closer, because I would like to. See, that's all wet. I think I can go this way and around, be able to get down to this area. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna try to cautiously get down there. I want to get to that little area right there and get some shots. Oh, look, nice little trail here. It's perfect. Now you have to be careful when coming down here because the rocks are very, very slick. And you don't want to fall. Let's see. I'm trying to find a spot for it. I'm going to try to find a way to get over on top of this area right here, this green area. Right. Right. I gotta put this down once again. That's twice I've actually fallen on this trip now. There was one when I was going to my tent to show you guys where I was camping. And now I've almost slipped and fell into the waterfall. Whew. Wait. Okay, that's close. This is awesome, and it's nice and cool in here, like natural air conditioning. Oh, I am so happy. This is a success. We succeeded, folks. This is what success is. Finding your goal, making it, finding a way around it. I was actually going to go through the forest and do this. I was just like, no. There are roads and trails that are already made. Why would I go through the thick brush? And sure enough, I listened to the wisdom and found a beautiful sight. See, the spot I want to get over there, I want to take a break and eat my lunch right there and just chill out for a while. And then probably head down the trail this way, check it out, maybe find some spots to camp, and then head back. We gotta find a crossway. There's gotta be a shallow area somewhere here to be able to get across. There's so many branches and wood here, like it's so easy to camp in this area. Oh, there's even more. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to go deeper. But first, I wanted to kind of see if I can get over here a little bit. Little baby ferns. I might be able to make this across here. I'm gonna shorten this just in case. No, I'm not gonna be able to get across that. I'm not gonna push it. I'd probably have better luck right there. Alright. But I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a good place to read my Bible. I brought that along with. That's what I was gonna be taking a break after my lunch. I was gonna read some scripture. But this is this is amazing. Uncle, if you watch this and you get to this part, I'm telling you, I know you don't want to leave the state, but this would be worth it. This place, you can see it. It's magnificent. Imagine being in that middle area over here overlooking the waterfall and just doing a table in the wilderness or walk in nature. It'd be awesome. Wow. Alright, so I want to see more of this waterfall. We've still yet to find any flat areas, like really flat. There's a lot of slate here too. I'm pretty sure this is slate. Try and get a good piece. See, if you look, I'm pretty sure that's slate. If anybody in the comment below knows, tell me. But there was some thin pieces that I found earlier and they broke, so I'm pretty sure this is it. It keeps getting even better and better. Oh man. All right. So yeah, I could probably go like, no, that's not far away. 200 yards I don't think would be over here. But I could probably go up there somewhere on the higher ground and get a good camping site. Oh man, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna have to and I don't even have to put it down on the ground this time. I have a nice little log here. See, if the law permitted, I'd probably find an area to put a one-person tent down there because I plan on getting one, but I can't. There's a lot of uneven areas directly around this waterfall, so most likely I will never be able to even camp near or around the waterfall, but I can probably go up there. It looks like there's some flattening up there, and I can pitch tent up there. But still, perfect. So perfect. And the thing is it really wasn't that overpopulated. I've seen a car maybe once in a great moon, but no one's really coming out here right now. I bet you there's some events and some holidays where there's even more, like the 4th of July, people might come out here. But look at this. It just keeps going. It keeps gifting me more and more neat waterfalls. And I think I found my lunch area right there. Low bridge. This is beautiful. Wow. So what I gotta find out is if this is swimmable, because I would love to be able to take a dip in it, cool off during a hot day, especially like today. It's like, I think I want to say it's like 70 something, but it's cooler here next to the waterfall. Ottawa National Forest. You've done well. You've done very well. You are now number one on my list. You are number one. As I said, Uncle, if you can hear me over the waterfall, I think you would love to come out here and do a table in the wilderness with this in the backdrop. You probably have to have your mic on, but this is amazing. So we're gonna set up the tripod right here for a good while. I'm gonna have a lunch possibly. Right. So that's gonna be it for a little bit. I've got some reading done, and now I want to search around for a memento for my wife, and then I'll meet you back at camp. I'm gonna enjoy around here a little bit more because there's so much nature. I love nature, and I want to walk and discover things. I want to see what is up there beyond there. But I hope you enjoyed this. I love each and every one of you. And again, everybody's version of success is different. This is mine. I feel so successful in everything that I've just done. This makes me so happy. I live for this. I feel alive. The one thing I never understood is why we can't do this all the time. Why must we work in the dirt of the world? But I'll find out. I'll find out. I'll figure it out. But it's really, really hard to walk away from such beauty. It really is. I'm trying not to cry because this is just, I'm so at peace right now. But I love each and every one of you. God bless. Just enjoy. I promise this is not a sad cry. This is, I've never been so happy in my life. To my wife, I thank you. It's been a long road, and I'm gonna keep going. I hope my channel grows. I wish to raise money for a cause of my own. It's called Sustainable Project Safe Place, Sustainable Living for Low-Income Family, and I hope that I can get the site back up so I can get some money raised. But if you enjoy this, keep coming back. I'm gonna keep trying to do as much of this as possible. Have a good day. Magnificent.